You may be asking yourself, what is this? What have we started today? Well, this is another new fascination of a rabbit hole I've been down, where I've been looking into VTubers and PNG tubers and all of that, and then I've, always on the lookout for something new and cool, and I happen to come across this new program called Honk. So I decided I wanted to test out a character. I haven't made any yet, but I plan to, where you can hotkey expressions. So right now I just have the basic blink and the mouth movements going on, but you can hotkey expressions, and then so I'd be able to click a button and change to angry or sad or whatever the fuck. But we start with the basics here, because when I jump in, I just, I do the minimum and then I decide if I like it or not. I've been on this whole journey of trying to work on different stuff all of the time, and so I'm always working on a project within a project, and here I looked up how to shade skin, I guess, just because my skins never come out like I've wanted. And this is actually probably the best I've ever done, and I'm really proud of this. One thing I will say that I will do different next time is the way I shade under the eyes, because when I blink, it's definitely a different experience. I'm not used to, well, animation, I guess, and having the face change so much when it blinks. The one criticism I've gotten on this is that the eyes are too big, and to me, they're not. I don't care what anybody says. I like them. I think they're proportional for anime size. Whatever. Okay, I don't need to hear it. Then we go in, we start on the hair here, and I had to go with my traditional pink. This hairstyle actually took me a little bit to figure out how I was going to do this. Usually I just do long hair, and I don't do a ponytail or anything like that, but I've been wearing my hair in a ponytail a lot more because it's growing out, so since this is my character, I switched it up a little bit. The other thing with this hair is that I did the shading a lot different than what I would usually do. So we're trying out a lot of different things here. Also, please ignore these eyes that you're about to see. I spent a bunch of time making eyeballs for this, and then ended up not using them because I hated it, and then ended up with what you see here. And I basically got into an ADHD fog where I completely forgot to record it. And as you can see, I also forgot my arm here. So, yeah, you're gonna have to deal, okay? I mean, there's plenty of things on the internet showing you how to make anime eyes. It's not that big of a deal. I just have been through a crisis of, like, I always do eyes differently. I don't have a set eye. I don't have a set style. I just kind of do with whatever I think feels right. So I've been trying to, again, do a lot more research. I also have a lot of, like, Photoshop brushes and stuff that I haven't even tested. I just have sitting in there. So I experimented with this a little bit. I have an actual, like, brush, hairbrush? How would you call that? A hair face brush that has the lines already ready to go in it and makes it more like hair, which is what I was trying to go for here. The anime, like, blocky style isn't exactly my favorite. I like to see the actual hairs, and this still isn't as line art detailed as I would like it to be, but it's getting there. It's closer. By this point, I had worked on this so much that I kind of just gave up. Not give up. It was just like, okay, I can't work on this anymore. I gotta move on. Because this was just a test after all, and I really like it, so I will probably keep fine-tuning it through the future. And as you can see, there's always going to be some type of character here on this channel that represents me in some way or another. And plus, this is just the base of it, and I already knew that the mouth, I can't say that word, mouth, was gonna take forever. And it's something I'd never done before, so I was really just excited to get to that part. Here is where we get into the talking portion. So you want to start with your closed mouth, and then in Honk, there is the different consonants and vowels that you need to hit in the mouth shapes. Now, if you've done any animation type things before, there's definitely visuals out there that help you. The biggest thing to do is to like look at a mirror and make the noise. I didn't do that here. I just kind of went off the basic references that I had. So Honk in the program itself has the kind of the symbol showing what the mouth should look like. I also had a artist on Twitter post a basically spreadsheet of what the different mouths should look like. So I kind of used a couple different references for it and just, you know, winged it from there. So here you see is I have the 3 different colors that I kind of stuck to, and then you have to decide when to use the tongue. Because as you can see, the tongue isn't always there, and like the back of the mouth isn't always there. The other hard part about this is that I had to put skin tone over the shading of the skin so that when the mouth moves, you don't see the shading underneath it, if that makes sense. So when the mouth is talking, there's also covering up other shading, and you can kind of see it in the mouth, but that's something I'd have to play around with. Most people using this program probably aren't going to be doing things that are so detailed, but I can't do it any other way. Well, there you have it, folks. We have gotten through another art video. Thank you all for sticking to the end here. If you want to see how you set this up in Honk, I can definitely make another video. Just let me know in the comments. Also, if you haven't yet, please subscribe, hit the notification, do all that awesome stuff. We're trying to get monetized by the end of the year, so anything can help. Also remember to check out my other socials and everything else down in the description, and that I also have a lot of gaming content as well. Thank you guys again, I love you, and I will see you next week. Peace out.